Hello there, viewers. Warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining the live chat session. Three new stories tonight for you rather. It's 11 p.m. here. Let me welcome the participants. Bashe O'Nine says, Hi, Sajid, how are you? I'm fine, Bashe. John Spencer says, Good afternoon from Canada. Shafo, well joined too. Shafo is a member too. Warm welcome to you, Shafo. Nahom Architects joined from Addis Ababa. Masfan K here too. Moni Moni is back. Can Sarah do the live show instead? Moni Moni says Sarah is busy with her exams. She'll be back after almost a month. Budju Suyama says hi Sajid. Daniel Abate here too. Yamaskan. Sajid, my brother, how are you? I'm fine, Yamaskan. How are you? How's your kid? Elijah Kano joined after some time. Elijah in touch with me through some other on some other platforms, but I did not see him recently in live chats. Welcome back, Elijah. Agunafir here. Hello from Bujumbura. Agunafir is from Bujumbura. Endio Siraus. Greetings, Sajid and all Ethiopians, regardless of ethnicity, religion, origin. Good to hear that, Andrew Siraus. Ras Ethiopia says, hello, Sajid. Saleh Free Fire says, hi. How are you, Saleh Free Fire? Black Lion here. Black Lion says, hello, Sajid. Muni Muni is from Ancober. Sure. Yamaskan said, I don't know. I never asked Muni Muni about the place from where he is. Mulki joined too. Somali viewer. Drum says hi. Muhammad Ali says hi, Sajid. Three main topics was firstly, I think we should talk a little about what Somaliland foreign minister said. Then Somalia Turkey relations. A senior Turkish official is in Somalia these minutes. Thirdly, Alamata city. What is happening there? And fourthly, Sudan. A UN Security Council meeting on Sudan called at the complaint of Sudan has been postponed. Average Dom says rain, people dying in Kenya and Ethiopia. Yeah, people dying in both countries, but I think people dying more in Kenya. Very difficult situation in Kenya. So, yeah, can people need support from the country, from other countries too? They're suffering. In some parts of Ethiopia, especially in Addis Ababa, we saw some deaths 2 days ago. And the season has not started so far, by the way. It's pre-rainy season, you can say. Lilo joined to Birato Kidney. Focus on Romi also. I do, by the way. But if you could keep me updated, I would welcome that. I would love that. We can exchange views. Janal to Hello Sajid from Jilmaro, good governance area. Valaga? Are you from Valaga, Janal Truth? Smiling forest trees. What is AP? Did I write AP? He joined, says good evening. Let's start, viewers. Somaliland. By the way, viewers were saying, some viewers were saying, Sajid, MOU is dead. Why do you even make a mention of any news about MOU? You don't know what is happening. MOU is dead. It was dead on arrival, and now nothing there to talk about. You are on an agenda. There's no MOU. But you saw what Somaliland's foreign minister said. MOU is there. Talks ongoing, ready to be translated, to translate into an agreement. Bye, Yemasgan, bye. I know your family engagements. Uh, so MOU is there now. And Somaliland is now giving a time frame when it will be implemented. By the way, I think now Ethiopian government will be in a difficult position. What will it do? It's very clear that Musi of the government will try I told you what is the agenda today, 4 topics. Musi of the government now would like Ethiopia to sign the agreement as soon as possible. Why? Because election campaign has started, you can say. Because now election board in Somaliland has announced the date for election, 13th of November. Musi Abdi wants an agreement with Ethiopia before that. If Ethiopia signs an agreement, it would be a huge boost for Musi Abdi's electoral campaign. General Truth is from Shoa. Okay, correction. I thought he's from Valaga. Ethiopia now would be in a difficult position. What to do? Should it press ahead with signing agreement with Musi Abdi, giving the boost to his electoral campaign and supporting him maybe for another term to election? Or should Ethiopia be neutral, wait for the new government to take office, and then deal with the new government? It's a very interesting situation. The deal signed in the MOU signed in January was between Musi Abdi and Abiy. Opposition obviously was not taken on board before the signing of the MOU. I am not aware of any contact between Ethiopia and UCID or Wadani party. It was only Kolmiye party of Musi Abdi and PP, you can say. So it was not on party level, it was on government level. So that is why, and if Ethiopia decides to press ahead with this agreement now, what will Somaliland opposition do? How will it react? I think it will try to oppose them, or it will try to tell the Ethiopian government they should not to sign the agreement now. They say, the time. Already Somaliland is in election campaign gear, you can say, though 6 months remain, I think. So a difficult decision for the Ethiopian government to be made, first point. Secondly, Somalia, because now Somalia has expelled Ethiopian ambassador. It has withdrawn its ambassador to Ethiopia. It is boycotting talks with Ethiopia. What will Somalia's next move be? Obviously, Somalia won't sit idle waiting for Ethiopia and Somaliland to sign the agreement. What does Somalia have up its sleeves? This is the question now. What will it do? Will it announce more measures to stop the MOU? Will it mobilize military? Will it expel Ethiopian troops? Will it ban Ethiopian lines from entering the Somalia's airspace? So coming days are very crucial. Dr. Isa of Somaliland minister has confirmed that MOU is there, talks are being held, progress has been made, but no final agreement has been reached. And since he mentioned that 3 places for the naval base have been identified, it means that Ethiopia is going to change its mind. Ridwan Hussein said that the naval base will be built in Loghaya. Dr. Isa said 3 places have been identified. Ethiopia will decide which place to build its naval base in. It means still a lot is going to be finalized. A lot needs to be negotiated. Uh, and again, I would say Somaliland more keen for this agreement than Ethiopia. So ball is now, Abiy is the main player now. What will he do? Will he take this important decision of pressing ahead with the MOU or keeping it pending? That remains to be seen. What's your view, by the way? Yours, I speak here, and now keeping your loyalties aside, your affiliation aside, what is your neutral view? What will happen now? No, it's not available to public. Neither the MOU between Ethiopia and Somaliland nor Turkey Somalia Defense Agreement, neither made public so far. Kira joined to another member. Welcome, Kira. Black Lion says Abiy will do nothing. Thank you, Liz. You're not late. You're on time. Just talked about the MOU. Talk of the MOU turning into an agreement. We talked about that, and that was said by the Foreign Minister of Somaliland that in coming months, agreement will be signed. Foreign analyst says, how can Ethiopia establish military base when Turkey taking all responsibility to protect Somalia's territory? Well, that can only Turkey tell. That only Turkey can tell if it wants to protect Somalia's territorial waters or not. And has Turkey deployed its warships, its vessels to Somaliland's coastal areas? I don't think so. So far, no such deployment. And maybe the one of the news stories about this in this live chat is about a senior Turkish official who was visiting is visiting Somalia. With the visit is linked to Turkey-Somalia Defense Agreement and Ethiopia-Somaliland MOU. Ibrahim Kalin is the head of Turkish intelligence agency. He arrived in Mogadishu today, welcomed by Hassan Sheikh. What is on the agenda? No one knows, nothing made public, but Turkey keen to expand its footprint in the Horn of Africa. Turkey has signed oil and gas exploration agreement with Somalia too, ready to train Somalia's naval, air, and ground forces too. But what is the purpose of the intelligence agency chief's visit? Uh, it beats me. I'll try to update you in coming videos. But so far, his visit confirmed. He's there in Mogadishu. Bashe says unofficial news in Hargeisa says it will be signing MOU on the 14th of May. Let's see, 14th of May, just 14 days away. I think they said 2 months or a few months. This is being said unofficially, but June is going to be crucial, I think. May and June, both months crucial. Kim Lolo says, being any part of the disintegration of Somalia will be a historical mistake for Ethiopia. The Somalia breakup will always be blamed on Ethiopia. Well, do you see any chance of reintegration of Somalia and Somaliland? The way Somaliland has been operating almost independently, do you see any real chance of real possibility of their integration? proxy war between UAE and Turkey. Yeah, that could be one of interesting scenarios which could unfold. He says, can you discuss the logistical and security nightmare if they go ahead with ammo in some separate video? Chafo Welwell says translating MOU would lead Abiy to be in conflict with Turkey. Shafo, I want to make one point. I have covered almost all major Turkish interventions in wars in the last 3 to 4 years. Their intervention in Syria, in Libya, in Azerbaijan Armenia war, in Sudan war, their intervention to stop Israel, Greece, maritime gas project, which I think could not materialize. When Turkey intervenes, it intervenes fully. When they decide that they want to intervene, you see them intervene fully. So yes, I see Turkey as the only real threat to Ethiopia Somaliland MOU. It's not based on intelligence. It's not based on the talk, the discussions. It's purely based on my analysis, keeping in view my coverage of wars. Turkey's economic, strategic interests are now coupled with their defense agreement with Somalia. Turkey would benefit a lot from this defense agreement. It will extract oil, gas. Turkish economy, is in a difficult position, under stress. Turkish lira losing value. Turkey is in need of a financial injection. And Turkey has long been nostalgic about the revival of Ottoman era. This defense deal is very crucial. It could be definitely a challenge to Ethiopian government. Maybe that is why Ethiopia dragging its feet. Somaliland telling Ethiopia to be brave, but Ethiopia a little, I think, restrained, maybe double-minded. Muni says Turkey will never send a single soldier in Somalia. Well, they have sent a warship, the navy here, their intelligence agency chief here. Uh, they have given drones to Somalia's government, though being used against Al Shabaab, but they can be used against others too. Don't underestimate Turkey. Don't underestimate Turkey, I would say. Lisa Redmond joined. How are you, Lisa? Honestly says, what about this card? If Somalia going to recognize Ethiopia, Somali region, what will be open to Ethiopia? You're saying that Somalia would recognize Somali region as part of its country. That won't make any difference because Somaliland has been struggling for international recognition for decades. Some countries internally support the case for Somaliland, but they don't want to recognize it. You cannot compare Somaliland's case for recognition and Somali region of Ethiopia. Yes, Somalia will play this card, definitely, but it won't get any support from international quarters. Dark Star says, Sajid, I heard today there was fighting in Mihoni. Network was down. Well, I don't think there are any Amhara forces in Mihoni. Is there any ENDF in Mihoni? Mihoni was under full Tigray control. So, again, no information from the ground, but analysis is that I doubt this report. Magnetism says, I will come to Ethiopia only if Fano wins. Means you don't want to come to Ethiopia in coming days, weeks, and months. Liz Elias wants update from Alamata. Okay, this is from Tigray. Maybe she's in a hurry. She wants to leave. This update for Liz and others. Alamata city mayor was Halu Abira. Halu was the part of Amhara provisional government in this area. Provisional government has been dismantled. Hailu Abira fled southern zone. Both Hailu Abira and Mola Derbio fled. Mola Derbio was administrator of this zone, and Hailu Abira was the mayor. Mola Derbio was killed while he was fleeing. There was a shooter between Mola Derbio led people and military. Hailu Abira fled the area into Wollo. Update is that he's back. Hailu Abira is back in Alamata city. I got this information today. I was a little curious about where he is. So I asked some people, and they confirmed that Hailu Abira was in Alamata today. Some meeting with the African Union officials. Where are Tigray fighters? Tigray fighters, I think, individually entered Alamata city as civilians. They are there, but not in large number. Gradually, from the outskirts, they are pushing towards Alamata city. Alamata is not under their control. They have managed to enter Alamata individually. Military in control, Afghan troops there, and Hailu Bira there. Overall, Alamata city is peaceful. But Tigray fighters are being told by Tigrayans to take over Alamata city. Let's see what happens. Hailu Bira was recalled by ENDF. Why? Mainly, it's because Tigray fighters violated the secret understanding which they reached with the ENDF. The understanding was that Tigray fighters would enter southern zone, Amhara forces would flee, Amhara government will be dismantled, and then the zone will come under ENDF control. But Tigray fighters are taking the control themselves, and they're in full control of large parts of Alamata. So they went against the understanding. They violated the commitment. That is why ENDF recalled Helu Abira. It does not mean, by the way, that Amhara provisional government has been restored in southern zone. No. But then who is the government in southern zone? Tigray fighters, provisional government, or ENDF? Tigray fighters are not in control of Alamata city. Hailu Bira returned, but it's not that he's in control. Mainly military in control, but situation is a bit fluid, I think. A little unclear situation. What is military planning? Is it planning expulsion of Tigray fighters from entire southern zone, or is it going to accept the status quo, letting Tigray fighters remain in control of large parts of Alamata? Let's see. One last news story from Sudan, viewers. A special session, emergency session of UN Security Council about Sudan has been postponed. The session was requested by Sudanese government, which filed a complaint against the UAE that UAE was interfering in Sudan, supporting RSF, and RSF was heading towards a city home to tens of thousands of refugees, and that is refugees and IDPs, Al Fashid, North Darfur. The UN Security Council meeting has been postponed. Why? Sudanese government not happy, military not happy with this postponement. Reportedly, UK requested this suspension, this postponement. Session will be held, though it's not very likely that the session, UN Security Council meeting, will lead to any joint decision against the UAE. UAE has allies who are members of the UN Security Council. It will be interesting to see. UK is trying to talk to the UAE reportedly. That is why it uh, requested the postponement of UN Security Council meeting. But no meetings could be held between the UAE and senior UK officials in the last few hours after the postponement of the UN Security Council meeting. Has joined to Bilal Asaya joined. Warm welcome to you. Both are members. It was 28 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. I was a little late today. I had to go to my doctor, so I returned late. That is why I could not make it on time for this live chat. I was late for around 30 minutes. My apologies, but it was due to my appointment with my doctor. That is why uh, I was late a little. Thank you for watching. I think we should end the live chat. Thank you for being part of this wonderful session. I am starting to remember your names, from where you are, what you're going to say. It's always good to be with you people. But again, I would request, please do stay in touch with me where I am making mistakes, where I am missing important developments, where I need to improve. Do stay in touch with me and contact me through email, sajid672000. I like the chit chat between people who exchange their views here in this live chat. Good to see them exchanging their views in a very polite and respectful manner. This is the beauty of the platform, that anyone from any side can come and comment. And I think we people have learned now that we won't just resort to name calling. Rather, we'll respond in a logical way, and that is how discussions are ongoing. Thank you for watching me. We should end the live chat. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for tolerating me. Stay blessed. Till tomorrow. Bye bye.